It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Last game for the Lakers, they ended up with a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. From their first 7 games, they've come away with just 1 win. Whatever optimism they brought with them into the season has faded significantly. Kenny, I'll tell you what.
What?
We've already seen some big matchups to start this season. It's very early.
Yes.
But in the real world, how soon do you start thinking about playoff ramifications?
Oh, you start thinking about playoffs from day one. The end
come
goal
on.
is always some.
But you're not thinking about
it's
where you
always
are. Hey,
somewhere in
right
your
now
mind.
we'd play these guys.
Yes,
you know.
always. I look at them in 5-game blocks. I would be like, hey, man, in these 5 games, we need to be here for the playoffs. After these 5, we need to be here. Because that's, if you don't, it could get out of control and out of your control.
I can tell just from his reaction of shaking his head that he's not buying what you're selling.
Don't listen to that jibber jabber, Ernie. You focus on one game at a time. The rest will just take care of itself.
One game
So
at
you
a
go
time.
less than I do.
One game at a time.
I went
take care of
5-game
itself.
blocks. You went
and then if you
one
need
game
to
at a
make an
time.
adjustment, you don't wait. You just
When
make
did you
the
think about
adjustments.
playoffs, though?
When playoff time came around.
So not like early on in the season you weren't thinking playoffs
man.
like Kenny was.
Can't control the future. Only I can.
It didn't work that time. Nothing showed up in your hand.
Nothing.
It doesn't always work that way. What do you think this is, some video game? Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Hey, I never wanna waste your time. My mind, so precious. Is yours, is mine. Hey, look at the time. My God, so precious. Is yours, is mine.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. For the Portland Trail Blazers, they come in off a good outing against the Jazz in Utah. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
No question about it. Honed in completely. They demonstrated real grit in a tough place to play, and they got the result they wanted.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Hello, Kevin. Well, Blazers head coach Terry Stotts is one of the more respected offensive minds in the game. He said, I like to give our players freedom to read the defense and make plays. I like philosophically that I don't know who's going to get the shot. That's going to cause a problem for the defense. Keep them guessing, Kevin.
And as always, thanks, D.A. That kind of unpredictability helps in some settings, can cause many matchup problems for the D, which is experimenting here, Clark, early in the season, and they're trying to feel which rotations work and which ones don't.
Well, that's normal for coaches to tinker a little bit, especially when you've got new players and you're trying to put together a different team. So you tinker until you find what works for you, and then you look to stay with it. Ideally, you'd like to be set on your rotation probably no later than a fourth of the way through the season.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Lakers 5 right now. The big men are Nance and Lopez. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. Now here's Caldwell-Pope after the miss from Damian Lillard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And stolen by Vonleh. Harkless with it. He feeds it to Lillard. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Lillard's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Portland. Now, here's ball. Covered by Lillard. Nance a screen. Here's Ingram. No good that time. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And well, they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win, so we'll see how they handle things tonight.
And here's Nance after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. Nance passes to Ingram. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
Excellent concentration from the deep. Intimidated the shooter, bothered him, distracted him, and made him think twice as he went in for that layup.
Now here's McCollum, who's coming off a 25-point game against Utah. That one goes in. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
McCollum against Caldwell Pope. Will it go? And it's blocked. And here is Harkless. Lillard outside. Shoots over Ball. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Lakers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Hey, I know Ingram looks a little wispy and light, but his strength is deceptive. You know, one of the undervalued parts of rebuilding is finding talented players of high character. And that's one more thing I like about Brandon Ingram. I mean, he's unselfish, a good teammate, and he accepts input from his coaches.
And Ingram very quiet, very reserved, but Clark, he embraced the go-to role in his freshman season at Duke.
Yeah, and with his work ethic, the sky's the limit for this young man. He's humble, but very confident in himself.
Now, here's Lillard. Yep, that one goes in there. Lillard's got 9 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Lopez against Nurkic. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Lopez. Ball kicks to Lopez. No good with the triple.
They're cold so far, only 1 for 5 to begin this one.
Stolen by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Nice quickness displayed there by Ball. Lethal in the open floor. Actually, that's his best game, open court basketball. Tough matchup for the D.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And that's 12 points for Damian Lillard.
Kevin, he's been flat out phenomenal. Superb, scintillating this quarter. He's carving them up. Knocking down everything.
Nance a screen. Here's Ingram. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now here's Harkless. 8 points his last outing. Vonleh kicks to Harkless. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Off the screen. That one rolling around and rims out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
McCollum against Caldwell Pope. Nance a screen. Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers leading by 7. And it's McCollum in the corner. The dish to Vonleh. Screen by Nurkic. Now here's Harkless. Not a lot of room, and it's denied.
in addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
Now Harkless, looking for his first basket still in this one. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Screen by Nurkic. For the three. Lillard again missing.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
Now Ball. After the missed three from Damian Lillard. Ball with the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the post, rising up above his defender to get that one to go down.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Shot from the wing. And that one comes up a bit short.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain neutral position.
Here's Lillard. Larry Nance making his last shot. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for Los Angeles.
And the three-point shot was a huge part of their game plan. When it was falling, it made them very hard to defend. Opponents were stretched out all over the place.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Collins checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Aminu comes in for Noah Vonleh. And Turner's subbed in for Maurice Harkless. He used that pick to perfection. Lopez has got his first 2 points of the night. And the Lakers breathe a sigh of relief this summer, retaining their lottery pick that had a greater than 50-50 chance of falling to the 76ers.
And you know what, Kevin? That's a huge boost for the franchise, drafting Lonzo Ball. They kept their pick, but that means they will lose their 2018 pick. No upside to losing games this season. They're going all in.
There's the screen. Here's McCollum. And it's Ingram with the rebound. The Lakers trail. This is to Lopez. Ball kicks to Randall. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And that's solid defense, rock solid, contesting without fouling. Well done.
Collins passes to Lillard. Stolen by Ball. Now here's Ingram. Turner covering. Ingram dishes to Randall on the money from 12 feet away. Randall's got his first points of the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Here's Collins. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, Clark, your whole career, you were a fantastic rebounder. Really at all levels you played it. With that in mind, who do you think are some of the best rebounders right now in the NBA?
Well, for me, it's all about the consistency of getting rebounds at both ends of the floor, and I tend to lean towards those guys that get a bunch of offensive rebounds. So in that regard, Kevin Love, Hassan Whiteside, Andre Drummond, those guys are tenacious and highly productive on the offensive board.
The first free throw is good.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
And the Lakers making a change here. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Dang comes in for Ingram. Clarkson, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Tyler Ennis in for Ball. Both free throws good from Lillard.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Ennis with the ball. Feeds to Dang. There's a screen. Back to Ennis. Lakers working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. That's a 2 from Dang. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And checking out the numbers for C.J. McCollum.
A very nice season for him last year. He was around 23 points a game last year, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
Connects from three-point range.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Picked by Randall. Ennis kicks to Dang. Randall down low. Turner covering. Randall with the bucket.
And does a nice job feeling his way around the interior. Randall just scratching the surface of his vast potential.
Collins a screen on Clarkson. Outside Turner. Over Randall. Shots good by Turner. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
They set the pick. Pick by Randall. Ennis kicks to Dang. The feed now to Randall. Shoots over Turner. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 6.
That's his sweet spot now. Randall, a very good mid-range shooter.
Lillard outside. Three-pointer. And another 3 for Portland.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
1:35 left here in the first quarter. Now here's Ennis. Defense is right there. There's the pick. He tries for 3. Portland grabs the miss.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
And it's Lillard missing.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Now here's Zubats. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Randall with the bucket.
And the guy who some people thought might go top 3 in the draft, an old injury to Randall's foot dropped him down to the number 7 spot. Still pretty good high pick.
Here's Aminu. Pass to Lillard. They set the pick. Here's the teardrop. And it's good on the way in. Lillard's got 22 points.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here's Ennis. His last outing, he had 8 points. Kicks it to Clarkson. Over McCollum, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys. What do you think they're doing or not doing?
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Rolling, absolutely rolling. Flat out killing it from beyond the arc.
Lakers trail by 5. McCollum and Aminu are out on the perimeter. Davis is out there with Collins, and it's Turner in at the point guard position. They're the group the Portland Trail Blazers will start the second quarter with. Here's Turner, following the score by Luol Deng. And Turner kicks to McCollum. They grab their own miss. Davis. The shot will not fall. Deng against Aminu. Over to the wing. Outside Deng. To the inside. And Randall throws it down.
Ever on the attack. That's just Randall's mindset.
Portland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. On the wing, Turner. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Ennis kicks to Randall. Back to Ennis. He dishes it to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
And the free throw, no good. And for the Blazers, tremendous scoring talent in their backcourt. How did they turn the corner in the West?
Clearly, it's going to be with their defense. I think that's where they've had their struggles. They're going to have to get better at the point of attack there and protecting the rim. I think some of it has to do with the lack of discipline, but also you could factor that into being just an inexperienced young group that's still kind of getting their feet wet.
Here's McCollum. Andrew Bogut making his last shot. McCollum kicks to Davis. Back to McCollum. Stolen by Clarkson. Pass to Deng. To the middle. And Andrew Bogut, the bucket on the assist by Deng. Deng's got 3 assists now in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Lakers in 5th.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. He used that pick to perfection. McCollum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ennis kicks to Randall. Clarkson up top. There's the pass to Ennis. McCollum against Deng. Here's Clarkson. The shot missing. Now Portland takes it the other way. Outside Turner. Davis sets a screen. Inside, Harkless. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And now a 4-point Portland lead. Ennis kicks to Randall. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Absorbing contact really well. Randall will get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And Julius Randle, the 7th overall pick out of Kentucky back in 2014, missed pretty much his entire rookie season with the leg fracture, but he's coming on strong now.
Boy, he's been impressive in that regard, and starting to become comfortable jumping off that right leg, which was the injured leg. Much more confidence in his body. He plays with a great level of intensity and energy, which I love. And I think because of that, he's got a chance to be a really impactful player.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's the screen. Turner passes to Davis. And Vonleh has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Now, here's Ball. He's coming off a 22-point game against Detroit.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
And here is Turner after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Davis dishes to Vonleh. Davis sets a screen. Here's Harkless. Rebounded by the Lakers. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT, no matter how hard you played. You want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
Here's McCollum. Following the basket by Julius Randle. Davis sets a screen. Randle against McCollum. From deep. Portland no good that time either.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one. After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Ball kicks to Randle. Down low. And Bogut slams it in.
Yeah, just a forceful finish there. Bogut has that natural power.
Turner passes to Harkless. Turner with the screen. Harkless with it. Bogut on him. The shot by Harkless no good. Caldwell Pope outside. It's stolen by Davis. Harkless kicks to McCollum. Gets to the corner and buries it. McCollum's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Picked by Randle. Ball with it, picked up by Turner. Ball dishes to Caldwell Pope. No good on the 3. Trailblazers trail by 3. Now Turner. 11 points for him in that last game against the Utah Jazz. And the basket by McCollum.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Now here's Randle. Passes it to Ingram. Back to Randle. Over Vonleh. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And Julius Randle, that 7th pick back in the 14 draft out of Kentucky, was a 5-star recruit out of high school and was able to help get the Wildcats to the championship round. So this is a guy who is used to the spotlight.
And the first one at the line is good. And Julius Randle with an intriguing game, a great rebounder. He's a pretty good ball handler for his size, too.
Yeah, he likes to rip it and run, and very athletic when he gets ahead of steam. And, boy, he can be tough to contain.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Davis. And Lillard subbed in for Evan Turner. Second free throw, no good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's Ingram. He's coming off a 25-point game against Detroit. From 10 feet out, that one goes in. Ingram's got 8.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And Lillard kicks to Vonleh. He feeds it to Nurkic. They set the pick. And a wide open look for McCollum. And another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
LA's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Caldwell Pope kicks to Ingram. Lopez a screen. Ingram passes to Lopez. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. A different look now for Portland. Collins comes in for Vonleh. And it's Aminu in for Maurice Harkless. And the Lakers also making a switch. Nancy's checked in for Julius Randle. Off the inbound pass. Nurkic with the block. Here's McCollum. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Now here's Ingram. 8 points for him. The wide open look here for Lopez. Lillard with the rebound.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Here's Lillard. 35 points for him last game against the Utah Jazz.
And you know, Kevin, his creativity really on display that night. I mean, he was threading beautiful passes everywhere.
It's good from long range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Nance outside. Ingram setting a pick for Nance. There's the pick. He kicks the ball. Shoots over Lillard. Here's Lopez. They need this. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Portland called for the foul.
The up fake from Lopez working to perfection.
And Brooke Lopez, one of the Lopez twins, 2 7-footers who were both drafted out of Stanford in 2008.
Yeah, and Brooke went 10th, Kevin. Robin went 15th. That might be the best combined draft order of brothers in the history of the league. I mean, they've both become quality starting centers in the NBA. Brooke more of an offensive player. Robin more of a Velcro kind of guy.
He misses the free throw.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Good on the second free throw. And for the Lakers, a big boost to their franchise fortunes this summer. They not only stay in the top 3, but move up a spot and able to draft hometown kid Lonzo Ball.
And, you know, the Lakers drafting second in the lottery for the 3rd straight year, Kevin. You got to cash in on those picks eventually. And Ball, I think, has the chance to be really an outstanding player. Maybe the best of all their young players, although Brandon Ingram, I think, has a tremendous ceiling. The comparisons to Jason Kidd with Ball, I understand those and don't disagree with them. He can potentially be the kind of franchise point guard you build around.
And here's Nurkic following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Lakers trail by 3. Ball dishes to Nance. Feeds it to Ball. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Lakers. Bang comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Caldwell-Pope. 1:46 left to play here in the second quarter.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Lopez a screen. Here's Clarkson. He sinks the 11-footer. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you've got to give it up for Clarkson. I mean, he's a natural from mid-range.
Lillard outside for the three. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Ball kicks to Dang. They now take the lead. Dang's got his second basket of the night.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
The dish to Aminu. The feed to McCollum. 46 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. 4 on the shot clock. Shot by Collins, no good. LA's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And Jordan Clarkson, a second-rounder out of Missouri. He's got some offensive talent.
Yes, he does. I love his game. He's solid as a jump shooter. He's athletic, can make plays for others. His defense continues to get better. He brings a lot to the table. I like this young man's game a lot.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Aminu. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For Portland, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Aminu. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on an 11-3 run. Ennis with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. There's the pick. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. Clarkson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
Improving shot mechanics. Good height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A fantastic first quarter from Julius Randle. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish in the first half. Good shot selection and nice flow of offense.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out in the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And now, folks, just moments away from the start of the third quarter.
A look at the Hawthorne Bridge in gorgeous downtown Portland as we welcome you back to Oregon. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
Greg, simply spectacular. I mean, the defense just hasn't been able to find an answer for his outside shot.
Lakers leading by 6. So for the Lakers right now, ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. The big men are Nance and Lopez. And it's Ingram in at the 3. Now here's Harkless. Nurkic a screen on Lopez. Screen by Nurkic. A 3 from McCollum. Hits the three-point bomb. McCollum's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Portland. Lakers shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Here's Ingram, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
And you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Really came close to the pilfer, but they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
Los Angeles on D. It's a three-point game. Here's McCollum. Knocks down the step-back J. McCollum's got 21 in the game.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Boy, I really like seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J. A lethal scorer who nails these shots regularly.
McCollum outside. Dishes it to Harkless. Screen by Nurkic. Lillard. And again, it's Portland converting. And Clark, if you're a player on a cold streak, either in a game or over a couple games, does that tend to stay with you and get in your head?
You know, it's been so long since I played, Kevin. I would like to think that it didn't with me because the games came so fast. You're playing 3, 4, 5 times a week. You don't have time to loiter on a good game or bad game because the next one is on top of you. So I typically was able to get on to the next play within a game and to the next game after the prior game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Brook Lopez coming over to the Lakers this past summer in a deal for D'Angelo Russell. Strange to see Lopez not in a Nets uniform as he had been with the team so long, but he is someone this Lakers team wanted.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers saw a strong center to help take this team to the next level. Lopez gives you a lot and doesn't need a lot, so it'll be a big help with the maturing of this young Lakers core.
And Brook Lopez a little bigger and more of an offensive player than his brother Robin, but they've both turned into quality big men in this league.
Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
And here is Ingram after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Caldwell-Pope kicks the ball. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Stolen by McCollum. Last break, here come the Trailblazers. And McCollum throws it down hard.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. Portland making their last shot. Kicks the ball. Lakers passing it around. 6 to shoot. Launches a three, and there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by Nance. 6 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Vonleh at the elbow. McCollum outside. And another three for Portland.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Now, here's Ball. He dishes it to Ingram. Lopez a screen. And it's Ingram missing.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
Got a piece of it.
Ball's size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul. Ed Davis is checked in for Portland. Turner comes in for McCollum, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Bogut's checked in. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 32. Floats one. Davis dishes to Vonleh. Davis kicks to Lillard. Turner passes to Lillard. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 5 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Ball. Got a piece of it. Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double teamed. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Randall's checked in. And here is Turner. Pass to Harkless. Davis sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked. Count it. And it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Screen by Bogut. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside Turner. There's the pass to Lillard. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's Lillard missing. Lakers trail by 8. Ingram kicks to Caldwell Pope. Another miss by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope against Lillard. Outside Turner. Back to Lillard. There's the pick. And Lillard gets double teamed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Ingram with the steal. Pass the ball. Now here's Ingram. 10 points for him. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Ball. Los Angeles with another miss.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Harkless. Portland no good that time either.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Luke Walton is the 26th coach in Lakers history, and it was love at first sight for the Lakers. I mean, after one interview with the team and the top brass, the other interviews were all canceled, and the dream job was his for the taking, and I think he's going to turn out to be quite a good coach in the NBA.
Here's Harkless. Andrew Bogut making his last shot. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
That's good from Harkless. Al Farouk Aminu. He's checked in for Vonleh. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for Bogut. Dang comes in for Ingram. Clarkson, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Tyler Ennis in for Ball. Harkless hits them both. Lakers trail by 8. Now Ennis. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harkless, and too long on the shot.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. But he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
Now, here's Clarkson. After Mo Harkless's miss, there's the pick. Dang for 3. Here's Zubac, and good that time. And now just a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Turner. He kicks it to Lillard. Davis setting the pick for Lillard. That's good from Davis on the assist by Lillard. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Here's Clarkson. He's got 10. Knocked away. Zubac, and he lays it straight in. Zubac has got 6.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now, here's Lillard. He has 35. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Fires the 3. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Clarkson.
And, you know, had the Wizards known on draft night how good a young scorer Clarkson would become, I can't imagine they would have traded him.
Ennis in the corner. Pass to Zubac. Randall kicks to Dang. Pass to Zubac. Shot clock at 5 for the lead. And that one drops for him. 6 points for him. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's Harkless. Shoots over Zubac. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Not a lot going his way. Everything he's shooting is just off the mark. I mean, somehow he's got to figure out a way to turn it around.
And he gets the bucket. And now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Davis sets a screen. And Aminu kicks to Davis. Feeds to Lillard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And one of the most dangerous shooters in the league, Damian Lillard, only needs a sliver of daylight, Greg, to get that baby off.
Yeah, I mean, he'll brush off the comparisons to Steph Curry, but he presents some of the same problems for the defense. Deep range, a quick release, and just one of the nastiest step-back jumpers in the game.
That free throw good from Lillard. A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Davis. Collins comes in for Maurice Harkless. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Turner. The Lakers also changing it up. Nance comes in for Julius Randle, and Ball subbed in for Tyler Ennis. He's perfect from the line this time. And for the Blazers, Greg, you could make the case they possess the second-best backcourt in the NBA after the Splash Brothers with Lillard and McCollum.
Yeah, certainly offensively. I mean, they're just about unguardable. The questions begin at the other end. And when you factor in defense, I think you can find some debate there as some other groups tend to do a better job on that side of the ball.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Here is Nance. Portland making their last shot. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And, Kevin, I really think it's important that that shot becomes part of Ball's arsenal. He's got to get comfortable knocking down the three-point shot.
Now here's McCollum. 26 points for him. Lillard, right side. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
And he makes the first.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Lakers. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
2 seasons ago, you think about the Blazers. They were a young, overachieving team full of great bargain contracts. Well, yeah, they're still young, but they had to shell out some big-time cash to kind of keep that young nucleus together.
Now, here's Clarkson. 13 points in the game. He's feeling it. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lets a floater go, and McCollum with the layup. McCollum's got the game tied up here for Portland.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trail Blazers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Hey, look, offensively, we're getting great look. We're getting great threes. We're getting out. Just stay with it, all right? Keep knocking them down when they're there. Let's go.
Well, that's Terry Stotts happy with the pace right now and how they're running through options. They're on a roll right now, obviously, with the score.
Absolutely. This is how the offense is designed to work. Put the defense back on its heels and just keep attacking.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. Lillard and McCollum, the star-studded backcourt. Collins and Nurkic up front together, and it's Aminu in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Clarkson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, this is why teams are looking for combo guards. I mean, the defense didn't know which way to play Clarkson.
They set the pick. Here's Lillard. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity. The free throw drops for Lillard. Well, the Lakers last season, the worst defensive team in the NBA. Again, offense was a little bit better. Clark, what's the key for them offensively?
Well, I think a couple of things. One, ball movement, utilizing everybody. Last season, they were bottom 5 in assists, top 5 in turnovers, and that ratio, those numbers, not conducive to good offense.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Nurkic kicks to Aminu. Now the dish to Lillard. Screen by Nurkic. To the middle. Layup off the pick. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And the Trailblazers lead by 5. Nance a screen. Ball dishes to Nance. It's deflected. Here's Aminu. The slam dunk by Aminu.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And here is Los Angeles now. Portland making their last shot. Lillard with it. This one for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 45 points.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Ball, the pass to Clarkson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter. McCollum kicks to Nurkic. They set the screen. That's a 2 from Lillard, and Portland again with the bucket.
And, you know, he's been their go-to guy. Smart at knowing what shots to take, when to take them. Plays with really a perfect pace.
Now, here's Clarkson. And here's Aminu. And there's the feed to McCollum. Here's Collins. Dishes it to Nurkic. Lillard outside. 4 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers trail by 9. Ball kicks to Clarkson. He dishes it to Ball. At the top of the key, Lopez. Such a wide open look.
And a nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Aminu dishes to Lillard. Kicks to Collins. Screen by Nurkic. There's a screen. A 3 from McCollum. Nance with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Ball kicks to Ingram. Off the left rim and out. Portland leading by 7. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Screen by Nurkic, and Lillard gets double-teamed. McCollum kicks to Nurkic. Good on the shot. Nurkic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Greg, both of these teams completely aligned, in sync right now. I mean, they are torching the Nets late in this ball game.
Now here's Ingram. The pass to Clarkson. Now Ball. Passes it to Nance. He feeds it to Ball. Lopez, a screen on Lillard. Shot clock at 5. And it's McCollum in the corner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And it's a 12-point Portland lead. And Clark, when you think back to your career, what do you miss the most about playing in the National Basketball Association?
Well, for me, Kevin, because my career was cut short due to injury, I missed the opportunity to see how good I could have been on a winning team, on a playoff team. Back in the early 80s, the Pacers were building towards that, and I never got a chance to be part of a playoff team. And the camaraderie you establish in going through the shared misery and joy of competing is something that's special and unique to sports, and you really don't find it in any other venue.
Catching up on the changes for Portland, Noah Vonleh comes in for Collins, and Turner's subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
And one of the more surprising moves this past offseason was when the Pistons let KCP go. Two sides couldn't see eye to eye on a contract, and eventually they let him be an unrestricted free agent.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. And Greg, Caldwell Pope ultimately ends up on the Los Angeles Lakers. Strange to see such a talented player get renounced by his old team, the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, you just don't see that very often. And after the Bradley trade, the Pistons seemed ready to move on. Lucky for the Lakers to pick up a player like Caldwell Pope so late in free agency.
Here's Ball. After the basket by Noah Vonleh. Ball dishes to Ingram. For 3, Caldwell Pope sinks the three-pointer.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Trailblazers leading by 9. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Lillard outside. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Ingram. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot, that extension he gets on it, makes it very hard to block.
And there's the foul. It goes on Evan Turner. That is his first foul of the game. Lakers trail by 7. Ball with it. Lopez, a screen on Lillard. Lopez outside. He kicks it to Ingram. Clock at 6. Caldwell Pope outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Pass to Vonleh. Turner dishes to Nurkic. Over Lopez. Portland no good that time either.
They don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. Portland leading by 4. And here's McCollum. There's the screen. Screen by Nurkic. McCollum kicks to Lillard. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Lakers passing it around. Lets it go from 11. Here's Lopez. Lays it up off the glass. And now just a 2-point Trailblazer lead.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Pass to Turner. Shoots over Ingram. A putback. Rebound by Brook Lopez. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And you know, after playing a year at Duke, Ingram is used to providing big baskets for his team. I mean, a dominating performer who comes up big in an effortless way in these moments.
Lillard with the bucket.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Lakers trail by 3. Caldwell Pope kicks to Randall. Caldwell Pope against McCollum. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Back to Lillard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in this game. Turner with the steal. Feeds it to Lillard. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. McCollum, no good. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 14-5 run here. The dish to Randall. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Noah Vonleh.
After playing just 1 season of college basketball, Randall entering the NBA with much fanfare. Trying to live up to that lofty billing now.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Hoop shots.
It's the first, and that brings them within 2 here. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Lillard from outside. Here's Nurkic. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for 1 more. That's on Brook Lopez.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Lopez a screen. Caldwell Pope kicks to Ingram. 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Randall. Drops in the tray. Randall's got 20 points.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Lillard outside. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Count it!
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
Screen by Nurkic. To the inside. Changes up. It's good.
Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 2. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Larry Nance has checked in for Randall. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
And that quick first step that Caldwell Pope possesses is lethal. Drawing the contact there thanks to his aggressiveness.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Here's McCollum. From the low block, it doesn't go for him. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Now here's ball. Covered by Lillard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's McCollum. Turner with a screen on Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. Here's McCollum. It's in!
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Damian Lillard. Dame, you guys seem to be in a good groove right now. How do you keep the momentum going?
You take it one game at a time. You got to remember what makes you a successful basketball team, and that's us moving the ball, get up and down, and defend. And we've been able to do that.
It has all come together for you, Dame. Hope it keeps going. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.